Hello people, it's Tiffy from TDTT, which is Tiffy's Deviated Tips and Tricks. Sorry, that can be a little hard to say. Brand new news, and this is fucking excellent. You don't want to miss this, people. You don't want to miss this. Believe you me. Deviated have come out with a brand new earbud. You will not want to miss it. Do not miss this, people. The new ones, from what I could read from the info, although I'm totally blind, so I actually can't see the pictures, but they are iconic white. I guess the case would be white too. It doesn't say, however, what you need to do in regards to the tips that you would normally use, or whether they will just fit on like the tips you would use on your Gemini first generation. It still uses, I'm assuming, the current Gemini app. I think that's why I had to update it, actually. And so that's probably why I had to do that. But they will connect to two devices. Thank fuck for that. Because the current Geminis, this generation that I've currently got, the black ones, they only connect to one device at a time, and you've got to switch over manually. And then you've got to connect them again manually to the other device if you want another device to be connected, which is really crap. And I told Deviated, I said, listen, this is going to be really fucked up. You just can't do that. You cannot do that, because it is absolutely hell, especially if I might miss a call on my SE when I'm listening to, when I get my new phone, something on my 14 when I get that. And they said, yes, we'll take that on board. Well, they obviously have with the second generation of these Geminis, and they are apparently smaller, which is good, because the current ones are so big, if you accidentally knock them, they could fall out. In fact, they have fallen out for me. So if you can afford them right now, they are $699. And who the fuck can afford that? Well, I'll have to. But to be honest, I don't know why I should have to afford that. Why can't I pay $400 or $300? Like, I'm willing to pay $300, but $600 is a bit much for buds, or $699, sorry. But that is still a bit too much for buds. I will test them, but I won't be able to do it until I have my iPhone 14, so I can test them properly, but you won't hear anything because I'll have them in my ears. And I'll need to work out how you pair them, because I don't know if it's going to be the same as the current first generation model where you press the button on the case after flipping it open or sliding it open in this one, the one I've currently got. And then you can make sure that, you know, it's all charged up and everything, and then you Bluetooth it in the settings. Not your Deviated Gemini app yet, but you know, you can. But when you do it in terms of the settings on your phone, I don't know whether that's the same on the second generation as the first generation. I'll have to find out if I can. But you can't even call Deviated anymore. They have a number, but when you press for general inquiries, they don't fucking let you. I mean, it's stupid. It really is stupid. So if you can get a pair and try them. They don't speak, unlike Bose and others. But I hope they'll have even better sound, and I hope the microphone has changed position this time. At the moment, it's up the top, and a bit of a dip where you can put your finger in easily. And that's an issue when you're trying to wipe them clean. You might have a tiny bit of isopropyl alcohol from the wipe on your finger and it's drying, but it's still enough that it gets into the microphone and damages it, like it happened on the left bud of my first generation pair. So just make sure that when, if the microphone is in the same spot, just make sure that you avoid touching the microphone with anything other than a dry finger, but don't touch it with anything wet, otherwise it's really fucked. So be careful of that. But make sure that you get them, support Devile, because they are a smaller company and they don't advertise as opposed to Bose. And they are reasonably good. Their customer service could be better, I will say, but they are reasonably good. So, okay, thanks for listening.